Here we go. Nope. Nope. Yep. Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the road to glory with the O's. And guys, now let's take another look at our massive signing, record breaker signing so far for our team. Joe Gomez has joined into the squad of the O's to play alongside Diop. We now have a very, very solid defense that hopefully will be able to deal with a lot of the teams attacking us. And of course, our attack has been doing great as well. Lee Angol doing his bits and pieces. There's a comment from Leon Okefi, and he says, Angol has goal in his name, and we are meant to act surprised that he's the next Ronaldo. Thank you very much for that comment. Also, there's another comment coming in from Stefan Langen, and he says, where's Yashin's cap? I thought Johnny has to wear it for at least 3 episodes. Yes, I do, my friend. You know what? The funny thing is, one day, when I'm like 70 years old, I know I'm gonna wear this because my grandpa wears this as well, so yeah, gotta keep the tradition going, man. Later on in life, I will be Yashin. Now, the O's have performed outstanding in the past episode. I was really satisfied with how our team played. Everton, though, is the team to beat at the moment, it seems. They're currently on 12 points with 0 losses, 0 draws. Exceptional performance from that team right there. And then we do see Liverpool and United in 6th and 7th. We do see Chelsea and Arsenal in 12th and 13th. You do see these teams struggling right now, and especially Leicester City. Awful start into the season. Definitely not good enough. So we will continue our chase for the top 4. Going into the fan objectives, Longshot City still 0 out of 10. ABC Trio now on 7 out of 100. We need more. We definitely need more. Trust the Teens 0 out of 10 at the moment. 2 out of 20 for class of 2019. Cook and Davis have scored goals so far. The hero, we haven't had a penalty happen yet, so hopefully that will work out. And then best of the bench, Perez Sayol hasn't gotten a goal in the last episode, if I'm not mistaken, even though he had a few chances. Now we're going to jump into the game, and also I'm going to be showing you guys something special because we have a new stadium. And also, here's the deal, this stadium doesn't have to be the one that we use all the time. You guys can let me know which stadium to use. This is my favorite stadium all over the world. This is the one that I personally think looks the best. I know that a couple of things are going to be in that stadium that reminds you of the team that actually has it, but we're going to work on getting banners and everything done. I'm going to work with Sparring DK, big shout out to him. And we're going to be working on a few things right there to fix the stadium and make it more our own. But yeah, we're going to see how that goes for us. Obviously, I'm very interested to make that stadium our own because I love that stadium, but you're going to get to see it after transfer deadline day. While this is simulating, let's talk about Liverpool. Yes. Oh, hold on. What is this? Oh, hold on. This is a shirt of the best team in the world. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, that says LFC on there. Ah, this is the best team in the world, and everyone knows it. United fans, how do you feel about this one? Yes, we have beaten Manchester United 2-0. A little bit of props, honestly, props to United for playing the way that they did. I mean, let's be real, United is nowhere near where they should be. They don't have a coach that, in my opinion, is capable of taking that team far, and they definitely don't have the players at the moment that are good enough. That is the reason why I made that video with Bruno Fernandes coming into the team, the transfer swaps challenge. I did that, guys, and honestly, I feel bad for United fans somehow, because if you are such a big club, you want to see your team succeed at all times, but United has been terrible ever since Ferguson has left, and it just doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon. I can only see United do better within like maybe 2 or 3 years, but definitely not this season, definitely not next season. There's so much to turn around in that club. Pogba needs to needs to go. You need to take that money and reinvest it into the club and bring in players with the right character traits. You need players that know how big this club is and that actually know that they will have to fight for 90 minutes, grinding out results and doing their best at all times, and not players that are more concerned about themselves and their social media and all that stuff. It is just too much, man. Just start playing football. Every freaking football player, if I was a football club, you know what, I would say none of our players can have social media. But then again, that would be bad for business because social media still does help teams get a lot of money. So it's a bit of a tough topic to speak about, but hey, that's how it goes. We will now have 2 hours left in the transfer window, and I still have 38 million left. Can I buy anything? Do I need anything? I definitely don't need anything for the first team. Anything for the reserves team? I guess I could bring in a new left mid and put Hansson into the deal as well, because I just don't feel comfortable with that guy. I don't know what it is, but I've never really used him, and there must be a reason behind it. I don't know what it is, but there must be a reason. So maybe we should look for a new left mid that can play in this reserves team to improve it even more. I think that's probably the only choice we have at the moment. As always, guys, when I'm looking for new players, I'm looking through a couple of them that are on release clause, and Josip Brekalo is one of them. Also, in the last episode, there were a couple of comments once again mentioning that I should put some of the older players in our career mode onto the short list to see how they are doing. Haraslin, for example, is currently at Hoffenheim, and he's doing a decent job at growing. 17-9 rated Haraslin right there, someone that we personally liked. I would probably rather have him in the team than the left wing that we have at the moment, Hansson. So Haraslin could be an option for us if we want to bring him back, of course. I mean, he is still a decent player. We really enjoyed him in the squad when we had him, but I am looking for the next step, really. Rodri Tarin, 81 rated, currently at Leipzig. Clay is transfer listed by San Pauli, and now these are the two options that I can put forward. We have Lucas Rodriguez. He can play left mid, cam, left wing back even, showing some decent stats on him, but not really the best in terms of shooting. Shot power, long shots, finishing, none of that has a star next to it. This man right here, Josip Brekalo, is a very talented player from the Bundesliga, currently playing at Aston Villa, who has a few decent stats on him, and is 25 years old from Croatia. And I think people from Croatia would appreciate me bringing this guy in, and he's 5'9" compared to the 5'6" of Lucas Rodriguez, and he does have the 4-star skills. So Brekalo is going to be my first choice right here. 34 million release clause for this young man. I'm going to pay it because I have the money. Why not? Let's go ahead and put that deal forward. Let's try and get this man involved into our club's football. Brekalo, transfer deadline day business. We love it. I'm going to say rotation and see what he says. He wants to be important first team player. Okay, we're going to have to give him important first team player. Otherwise, he's not going to accept it. And it's going to be a really good substitute to have as well, because we don't really have necessarily any wingers on the bench. We do keep on playing Perez, Sayol and Miyoshi in there, who aren't really wingers. Now, Brekalo, a 4-year contract, in my opinion, is a really good deal if we can get that over the line. No release clause, 43k is what he wants. I'm okay with it. Brekalo, welcome to the O's. He is now becoming a part of the O's on transfer deadline day. We love to see transfer deals like this one happen, and of course we're going to take a look into his stats immediately. He's going to replace Hansson in the reserves team and improve this team even more now, and there he is, 81 rated. Boys, that is a big signing. 86 pace, 85 dribbling, love that. Now, 4-star skill moves is obviously very good. 5'9" tall. His composure isn't the best, but his acceleration, his agility, his balance, his reactions, sprint speed are great. Stamina is not that high, so him being a substitute for the main team is going to be a good thing because he's not really first team quality. But then in terms of ball control, crossing, dribbling, and short passing, he seems to be a very good player. Potentially could be a really good cam in my opinion if he had a 4-star weak foot. But Brekalo has now joined in, and we're going to put him onto the bench for the first team as well. He's not only going to be a starter for the reserves, he's going to be someone on the bench for this squad. Now, Robert, I've given a try, and I haven't really liked him so far. So we're going to take him off, and we're going to put Brekalo in there, because every time I do even see Robert on the bench, I don't sub him in. Maybe with Brekalo, that is going to change because he's higher rated, of course, and hopefully the better player at the same time. Wow, Real Madrid have bought Milinkovic-Savic for 101 million. That is insane. 99 million. Skriniar to City, and then 77 million. It is Umtiti to Barcelona. So they have replaced Umtiti with Skriniar. Not a bad deal at all, in my opinion. But we're going to be jumping into a game very soon in the new stadium. Transfer deadline day has finished. $1 billion has been spent on the transfer deadline day. Unbelievable. Can we take another look at the most expensive transfers, please? Guedes, 76 mil over to City as well. Some big transfers. We have a top 5 transfer ourselves. Longley has joined over to Paris Saint-Germain. He's going back to his native land. And then we have Icone going over to Real Madrid. Bruno Fernandes to Paris Saint-Germain from Real Madrid. Very interesting. So these are deals that are related to each other. And then Fabian to Juventus. David has moved over to Wolves, so we will get to see him play in the league as well. A player that we used in the past, if you guys remember, on the Coach to Glory. But man, good stuff on the transfer deals. Now it's time to play. Now it's time to prove that we can succeed in the new stadium. And DJ Khaled has moved up to the 75 rating in the training sessions before this next game, guys. It's obviously nice to see that happen. But the reason why I picked the stadium that I picked, guys, is because it needed to be a stadium that is not already used in the Premier League. That was very important to me. Who are we playing against? Ooh, Ajax. Now, hold on. Is this a game at home? We are playing at home in the Champions League. West Brom, I'm sorry, but it's going to be the reserves team now simulating against West Brom, because I need my first team to be fully fit for a massive clash for the first time. We're going to be in the Champions League. I can't wait, lads. This is a big moment for this road to glory, and of course that game has to be played by myself. There's no way around it, and I'm willing to take a loss against West Brom if that is what we need to do. Hopefully though, our team can succeed at home. It would be great to see us get at least a draw against West Brom, but I can somehow see Brecalo scoring on his debut, just saying, so maybe that might work out for us. Vermeulen, we do go down. It is Sacek scoring. Can we please get the equalizer? Perez Sayol, get in. And then they score with Sandelas Jr. 15 minutes left. Can someone score for us? It's not looking likely. It's a loss. It's a loss against West Brom. After 2 good performances in the Premier League, now we have picked up another loss. So Ajax it is, huh? Ajax Amsterdam for our first game, and it is nice to play against them. By the way, look at the growth in this team. Begin 84, Davies 90 rated, our first 90 rated player in the road to glory. It is Davies. Look at that man and his growth. He is ridiculous. Wow, I mean, he has to get a weak foot upgrade anytime soon. Wagner moved up to an 83 himself. Joe Gomez to an 89. Tavares to an 81. And then Bennett has grown to an 86 as well. Some really good growth within the squad. Love to see that, boys. And of course, Foyth should be on the bench. Collins, I'm sorry, but Foyth is the main man for the bench for us. And yeah. Let's get right into it, boys. Let's have some fun against Ajax. First game of the Champions League. I'm excited. As you can see in the top left, the stadium, or not the top left, but in the center with the text, DO. That's the name of the stadium because it is around. So I decided to go for DO because it fits with DO's, the nickname of our team. So here we go. Ajax with Luke Bacchio in their squad. Interesting. And here it is. We have picked the stadium of Atlanta United. Guys, this is gonna be our stadium for the foreseeable future. And of course, it is annoying that that text is saying Atlanta United big on the screen, but you know what? I genuinely don't care. I love the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's an incredible one. We have our team's banners already in place, and hopefully we can come up with a massive result right here in our first game in Champions League football and in the new stadium. There's a lot of pressure on our team, but they have to perform right now. We will try and get those Atlanta United texts fixed, but it's going to take a little bit of time, guys. I'm very, very satisfied with the fact that this team right now can play in a stadium that is worthy of their football. Lee Angol steps into his first Champions League game. The story of that man, beginning in League 2 and now has carried himself into Champions League football. What a story. You love to see it, guys. I love to see it for sure. And now it has begun. The first match of this team in the Champions League, it needs to be a victory. It's going to be a tough one in the Champions League for us this season, especially with the sliders that we have now. The games are going to be incredibly hard to win, but I will try my best. Begin now down the wings with lots of space for himself. People obviously trying to chase him down. Begin into the middle. We have Davis, 90 rated, goes for it. It's a shot coming off of Ferreira. Unlucky. Davis obviously with the 90 rating now. He's looking unbelievable. I can't wait to see how far we can take that guy. Imagine Davis at like a 96, man. I can see that happening. On goal, Ferreira. Oh, there's space. There's space for Jesus Ferreira. Cook. 1-2. Let's go. We've done it. Champions League. It's the first goal from Ed Cook. Stir it up, baby. Stir it up. Let's go. The counter-attacking football still works against this AI on this level as well. Unbelievable attack. We get it done. Angol starts it off with a pass into Ferreira, and Ferreira into Ed Cook. Onana not able to get to that in time, and I'm very happy to see Ed Cook stirring it up as he always does. Let's go, boys. First game in the new stadium. First game in the Champions League, and we're already up 1-0. Begin being asked to make a run in behind. Begin cuts back in now, looking towards Angol. Angol into Ferreira. Angol gets it back. He has the finesse shot trade. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. We need to do that more often with Angol. He does have that finesse shot, and we need to use it to our advantage. Was that actually even close? I mean, it did curl in quite nicely, but it wasn't good enough. Joe Gomez up against Luke Bacchio. Ziyech. Obviously some really high rated players in this squad of Ajax, because they start off as very talented players. That's a beautiful ball though, is it? It's not. Nathan Ake now playing back in Netherlands again, getting his touch on it. Davis, good steal. Davis still chasing it down. Davis got it. Let's go, Davis. He's doing the defensive work as well now, which he couldn't do at the beginning of his career. Wagner, exceptional. Camera turns off. Who cares? Wagner is on the run. Into Begin. No! On goal. What the hell? The camera even turned on itself. I didn't have to do anything. How did I not score that? Ajax are playing very open, I gotta admit, man. They are open to counter-attacks, and we get another one in right here. Jesus Ferreira and the boys. Davis. Begin. This time it works. Davis with the assist. Begin with the golazo. And of course, we have to do the Mbappe. Begin. In the beginning. Let's go, boys. That is what we like to see. Our team is performing on the highest level of football. The O's, now with the stadium behind them, are looking like a tough team to beat. We will take that. Unbelievable finish, and of course Begin is very satisfied about that one. Ed Cook involved in all of the goals so far, so that is going to be very good for the ABC trio objective, of course. Oh wow, okay. That was interesting. Could have been a very, very outstanding goal, but we'll take it. And again, Ajax opening up. Look at this space that they're giving me right now. They're just making big mistakes out here, man. They're not really close enough to my players, I would guess. Here goes Davis. Ferreira through the middle. On goal. Assist. Champions League. We're here to stay. This is our competition. From this point on, man, this is what we're going after. Ajax, you might be a good team. You might have talented players who have grown a lot by now. You might have a 90 rated Ziyech. I don't even know. But I don't care. I have Angol, I have Ferreira, I have Begin, I have Cook, Davis, Wagner. This is our team, man. This is our stadium. This is where we win. This is where we fight. I sound like a freaking corny movie. This is where we fight. I'm playing football, all right? I'm not fighting anyone. I'm just playing football. And that is the end of the first half. Our team has been so impressive. I actually don't know what to say. I am so happy with the way this team is performing right now. I would like to take a clean sheet out of this game, but it only takes one good chance for Ajax to score, and it might come in from this corner. If Diop doesn't want to get to it, of course. Pereira doesn't get to it as well. No one getting to it so far. We're going to try and get this touch in. It's somehow them running through and blasting it past Bennett. Lovely. Good to see that. Begin actually completely ignored the ball. Love that in my defense. Let's take a look, another look at it right there. We have people just not reacting. Oh wow, Diop. It was Diop running completely out of position. Makes no sense. A centre back, I believe, has scored against us right there. Oh wow, hold on, I'm not liking this. Okay, we got that one there. Somehow managed to get a touch on that. Tavares now with Begin in support. Tavares plays an outstanding ball in behind. Begin. That is Nathan Ake taking him down, but before he did, he actually touched the ball, so he gets lucky there. That could have been a pen. 72nd minute though. We're going to bring in some fresh legs, and we're going to try out Brecalo. He's going to come in as a right wing because he can cut in onto his left foot and shoot. Actually, he's right-footed. Interesting. So we're going to put him onto the left and Begin onto the right. He can cut in then. And then Perez Sayol is going to come in for Angol. And let's bring on Miyoshi for Ferreira. Davis, of course, all about controlling that game from midfield. Now also, again, try to get a touch in the defense. It's going to be Bennett conceding in the 76th minute. Now, I'm slightly worried at this stage of the game. We had a great run with 3 goals early on in the first half. But now, it is Ajax coming back in a way that I don't appreciate at all. 3-2. Plenty of time to go. I gotta be careful here. Miyoshi into Begin. Begin now with space. Begin. Miyoshi. No, that's Perez Sayol. Ah, man, I messed it up there. If I concede now, I only have myself to blame. 2 minutes of extra time. Last attack of the game. Ajax. Oof. Bro, we do win our first game in the Champions League. But I gotta say, at the end, I was actually bricking it. That was a big game for our team, but it showed the flaws within the squad. We are not mature enough yet to carry results over the line at the moment. We need to do better. Once we have scored our own goals, we need to be more consistent in just continuing to do what we do rather than really coming off of what we are trying to achieve, you know, because we obviously want to score more and more goals. But then I start to like skill around, try to score some fancy goals, but it doesn't work out. And then Ajax comes back and scores themselves. We should have done better. But at the end of the day, I'm really happy with this result. 3-2 against Ajax with loads of very talented players is a sick way to start off into the Champions League. And they had 61% possession, by the way. LOL. After that result, we are stepping up against Crystal Palace, boys. And that is an interesting matchup for us, of course. Now, we are dropping down. We were in that 4th position. But only one loss has taken us down quite a bit. And Manchester City has overtaken the spot of the leaders in the league. It is Everton who have lost. And Everton has lost against Crystal Palace, the team that we are about to play. Well, that definitely puts a little bit more emphasis onto this game. I gotta be careful with Crystal Palace, it seems. We do have our team fully fit at least, and the morale is looking alright. You know what doesn't sit right with me, guys? The fact that Cook is at an 81 rating. I mean, I don't like the fact that he hasn't grown as much as I wish he did, but we're gonna see how that goes. We definitely need to train his shooting a bit more, and we are continuing to do so. Vermeulen wants to play, I'll consider it, but that doesn't mean you're gonna play for sure. Against Crystal Palace, boost up the confidence. Let's get into the Premier League. We have won in the Champions League, but of course the Premier League is a long run, and I would love to be in the mix for the title race. So that's what we're trying to achieve this season for sure. I want to be on the front run, or one of the front runners on the Premier League and the Champions League title. That would be sick. Well, Lee, Angol and the boys now have a moment to once again show what they can do. We have won against Ajax. We have lost though in the Premier League in this episode, and that is not acceptable. We need to try our best. Philip Max playing for Crystal Palace, a very good signing for them. as we step into it right now, guys. Wish me luck. I need a good result, and Premier League games seem to be a bit tougher than Champions League so far, I guess. Oh, Davis and Wagner, come on. Come on now. Begin making that run. Davis, he's on the run himself. Into Angol. Angol, back into Ferreira. Left foot, no, he's using his right. And he does get the deflection, but man, the amount of times I've been hitting the woodwork in these past episodes is really annoying. Oh, look at Davis's defending, man. He has become so good with it. Look at that pass though, into Ed Cook. Ed Cook on fire lately, and goal, of course. He has it in his name, as you guys have said. Lee Angol gets it done, and of course he will use his signature celebration. What a pass that was from Wagner into Cook, by the way, kick-starting this attack. A beauty of a ball down the wings. Cook turns back in, finds his main man in the middle, and Lee Angol to finish it as he always does. Beautiful strike on his right foot into the bottom left corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. 1-0 up against Crystal Palace, and again putting us into a situation that we know already, taking the lead but then dropping in form as we keep scoring goals. So we need to be better at that. We need to improve and remain more consistent and more concentrated as we play the rest of the game. Ainsley Maitland-Niles struggling in the air. Davis jumps up with his short body to get to it. Oh, there goes Lee Angol into Ferreira. Yes! What a goal. What a pass. What a team. Boys, Ferreira once again making that insane run from that cam position. I know. So many people are upset about Ferreira being a centre attacking midfielder rather than playing up front together with Lee Angol. Yes, I do know I could be playing a 4-2-4 formation to use Angol and Ferreira in the striking position together. But I'm liking this formation, it's doing well, and Ferreira is consistently scoring goals and getting assists, so why change it? We are doing well enough. Ferreira has seemed to understand what that position requires, and he does exactly what is necessary. Oh, I opened up at the back there quite a bit. That's a good save. Bennett, that was solid, because I saw that one fly in. McGregor takes his shot, and Bennett, he's the one stepping up as always. And now we get the ball away. Davis, can you do this? No, he cannot. I was trying to head it back into himself there. Ferreira, good steal. Terrible pass. Really bad pass, but we do survive. Look at Crystal Palace playing some ridiculous football right now. Is this going to turn into a goal? Because it feels like one. Look at that football, and then the finish is just god-awful. That was impressive football, though, I gotta admit. Yes, Maitland-Niles, good steal. Here we go into Ferreira. Ferreira with the space. Ferreira with the eyes for his teammate. Angol gonna bring it back into Cook. This time on the finesse, and it's a good save. Wow, what a save from Lopez there. Wagner, good steal, good defensive work rate from him in that centre midfield position. He's definitely the one that is doing more defensive work than Davis, because Davis is so focused on the attack and does so well there as well. I love the partnership though between the two. They're really balanced. Cook still pushing forward now. Cook is still going. Brings it back into Davis, hopefully. Davis is going to take this shot, and he's going to bang it into the top right corner. The best finisher in our team. Of course Davis will score. Where's my signature celebration? Come on, we gave you something, Davis. Why are these celebrations not working? But hey, we'll take it. It's a shot into the top right. He even takes him down. Should have been a penalty if that didn't go in. But we will take that as an incredible goal from our midfield maestro, Jordan Davis, with his second goal this season. I gotta say, our team is distributing the goals really well. Like, nearly everyone in attack and midfield has 1 or 2 goals, or maybe even 3. So really good job from the team right now. Every single game seems like a team effort. Yikers, that could be a red card for Issa Diop, and I think it is. We have just taken A red card against our top defender. Such an unnecessary move from me. Took him down with absolutely no reason. Issa Diop is upset. I did mess up there. It is now 10 men against Crystal Palace, and I think we need to make that change. And that change is going to be Wagner drops into the centre-back spot, because why not? Joe Gomez, Davis, sole midfielder now in the squad. Davis is doing it. He's getting over to Ferreira. Ferreira into Begin. Begin now, as always, has a decision to make. Begin still running forward. And there's going to be a corner. I should have taken a shot probably, but hey, we'll take it. Into Angol or Ferreira now. Angol jumps, doesn't get it. It is now the 80th minute. We're going to make some changes. Joe Gomez is going to come off. Foyth comes in. I want to make sure that we do keep a clean sheet for once. Brecalo and Perez Sayol now coming into the game as well. Oh, what a steal. What a turn off of the camera. Unbelievable stuff happening in front of your eyes. Lee Angol gets another chance. Unlucky. Into Perez Sayol. Perez Sayol with that pace. People can't really catch up to him. Perez Sayol is through. Bangs it. It's going to be a goal coming in from Brecalo. He scores his first goal for the team, boys. It's 4-0. 10 men. Dios gets it done. Alright. It is 10 men Leyton Orient, but I wanted to say Dios. But hey, we're going to take it, boys. What a goal for Brecalo. First touch of his career, if I'm not mistaken, for us. And he scores. So, I think that's a good beginning to his career, lads. We move it forward. Perez Sayol. Brecalo. Come on, play it. We're going to take it, though. 4-0. A massive victory right here with only 10 men for a long period during this game. But it shows once again, the team is maturing. We're slowly growing into a squad that can get clean sheets. And for once, we have done it. Jordan Davis was incredible in this game. He has had such a good game. And as a 90 rated player, boys, he is actually probably the best midfielder I've used in FIFA 20. And I am including Team of the Year Kante and Team of the Year De Bruyne in that list. I'm not kidding. Now, we're going to be playing in the Carabao Cup to finish up this run of games. Carabao Cup, obviously, I still don't care about it. It is a team that has lost against nearly everyone, and they have lost against us as well. Vermeulen and Camara scoring the goals for us, quite impressive. But Derby County didn't stand a chance right there. And of course, Hansson is going to come in. He's not too happy about his play time. That is totally fine with me. Hansson, I'm going to put you onto the transfer list so that we can avoid having this conversation all the time. Hansson, there he is. And add it to the transfer list. There we go. We're going to be okay with him leaving if it happens, because we have brought in some solid players. Now, we have Chelsea and Juventus coming up next. Who else is in my Champions League group? Spartak Moscow. Interesting. So we have Chelsea, Juventus, Manchester City in 1 week. What the hell? What is that scheduling? How am I matching up against these three teams back to back to back? Oh boy, that will be an interesting one, guys. Leyton Orient now in the 9th position, 12 points. But if we do win, we go back up to the 4th position at least, possibly into the 3rd position. That would be massive. We have dropped out of the top 4 in this episode, but it seems like none of the teams are consistent right now, apart from Manchester City. So we're going to grind our way into the top 3. If we get it done next episode against Chelsea, who are currently in the 14th position, we can be looking at a top 3 spot for our team. I want to go for the title. I want to try my best and see how far we can take it this season. Clearly, with some of the players that we have right now in the main team, we should have that ability. I mean, look at Davis. Look at this man's stats. Genuinely, like, how good can you be? He has, how many 99s does he have? 99 agility, 99 reactions, 99 stamina, 99 ball control, 99 dribbling, 99 finishing, 99 long shots. It's ridiculous. He's soon going to have 99 stand tackle as well. This kid is insane. The growth on him is ridiculous. And then I see people like Cook, who have around the same potential. I think Cook has even 99 potential, and the man isn't growing as much. It's sad to see, but it seems like Davis's performances on the pitch really help him to grow. But that's it for today, guys. thank you so much for watching. It has been yet another time where we have worn the Yashin cap, so thank you very much for reminding me of that one. Have a great one, guys. See you next time in one of the toughest episodes to come. Juventus up next in the Champions League. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Peace.